on the balcony. Come on.
Alright, let's finish him. And honestly, I'd rather not lower the number of snow elves in the world even more than it already is. But this guy has gotta die.
Enough, Werther. Give us the bow.
How dare you? I was the arch-curate of Ariel, girl. I had the ears of a god.
Until the betrayed corrupted you. Yes, we've heard this sad story.
Gelibor and his kind are easily manipulated fools. Look into my eyes, Serana. You tell me what I am.
You're a vampire? But Ariel should have protected you.
The moment I was infected by one of my own initiates, Ariel turned his back on me. I swore I'd have my revenge, no matter what the cost.
You want to take revenge on a god?
Ariel himself may have been beyond my reach, but his influence on our world wasn't. All I needed was the blood of a vampire and his own weapon, Ariel's bow.
The blood of a vampire. Ariel's bow. It was you? You created that prophecy?
A prophecy that lacked a single final ingredient. The blood of a pure vampire. The blood of a daughter of Cold Harbor.
You were waiting all this time for someone with my blood to come along. Well, too bad for you. I intend on keeping it. Let's see if your blood has any power to it.
What trick?
Where'd you come from?
Booster!
Okay, you know what? He really does not seem like he's gonna be all too easy. So for the time being, do we have any sort of poison or potions that might help? Because I really do not think this is gonna be an easy fight. Which do we want to use, though? Alright, how about we just go with this one for now? Alright, we better hop down. This ain't going too well. Alright, come on, we've almost got him down. Okay, now we should have some kind of potion that should help our archery a bit. Oh, and I guess we could maybe try a healing spell. Really didn't do much, but it should be just enough, I'm hoping. Oh, he is so close to going down. We just gotta hope this is the last shot. Alright, that was quite the battle. Oh, and check all this out. Not bad.
So the deed has been done. The restoration of this way shrine means that Werther must be dead, and the betrayed no longer have control over him.
Well, it really wasn't easy, and it turns out the Falmer really weren't to blame.
What? What are you talking about?
Actually, he was a vampire. he controlled them.
A vampire. I see. That would explain much. Deep inside, it brings me joy that the betrayed weren't to blame for what happened here.
So why's that?
Because that means there's still hope that they might one day shed their hatred and learn to believe in Auriel once again. It's been a long time since I felt that way, and it's been long overdue. My thanks to both of you.
You're very welcome.
You risked everything to get Auriel's bow, and in turn, you've restored the Chantry. I can't think of a more deserving champion to carry it than you. If you wish to learn more about the bow, or obtain sun-hallowed arrows for it, I'd be more than happy to help. You've but to ask.
Sun-hollowed arrows, huh?
Please, take the bow. It's yours.
What's gonna happen to you, though?
Even with Vertha gone, and the inner sanctum destroyed, my duty as a Knight Paladin of Auriel remains. I have been sworn to protect this veil and everything it represents until I die.
Well, good luck. What about the way shrines?
For the time being, they will remain open. If remnants of our kind who escaped the betrayal at the hands of the dwarfs exist out there, perhaps they will find this place one day.
Yeah, perhaps.
May Auriel keep you free from harm.
Alright, nice.
It's good to speak to you again.
Now, you said something about some sun-hollowed arrows?
The bow was said to be carried by Auriel himself into battle against the forces of Lorkhan in ancient and mythic times. Its craftsmanship has no equal anywhere within Tamriel, and possibly beyond.
Really? So what exactly can it do?
The bow draws its power from Aetherius itself, channeling it through the sun. Therefore, when an arrow is loosed from the bow, it produces a magical effect very similar to being burned by fire.
Sounds powerful.
That's actually only a fraction of its potential. With sun-hallowed arrows, you would be able to produce a much more spectacular effect, causing bursts of sunlight to envelop your foes. The sunbursts would certainly hurt anything, but is especially devastating to the undead.
So, Verther said something about using a blood? Know anything about that?
Well, using an arrow with the bow that's been dipped in blood may cause it to function differently, corrupting its purpose. That's, of course, if you're foolish enough to try it.
Yeah, we'll see about that. Now, how do I obtain those special arrows?
I can actually assist you in that regard. If you were to bring me some good quality elven arrows, I could imbue them with the proper incantations and rituals.
Yeah, I think we're all out at the moment, but I'll be sure to keep that in mind. Oh, and what about the betrayed? You think there's ever going to be a cure for them?
I feel nothing but sympathy for the betrayed, despite my actions against them. But I'm afraid that they're well beyond a cure at this point.
And why's that?
The twisted forms you've seen didn't occur overnight. It isn't a plague or a disease that ravaged our species. The dwarves may have stolen their sight, but it took many generations for them to become what they are today.
I see. But that means there's really no hope for them then, right?
Perhaps they'll never return to their former appearance. But over the centuries, I've noticed a rise in their intellect. If a line of communication could be established with them, maybe they can find peace. It's the only way they'll discover that they weren't always malignant. They were once a proud and prosperous race.
Yeah, but that was a very, very long time ago, wasn't it?
Farewell, friend. May the warmth of Auriel provide you strength.
Will do.
It's not as shiny as I was expecting. Still, it's beautiful.
And what do we do now?
I think we both know. It's time to face my father. If we don't, he'll keep chasing us for the rest of our lives.
If we do, you know he'll have to die, right?
I've been thinking about this for a long time. It's not easy, but I don't think we have much of a choice. No, this has to end here and now.
Alright, then let's face him. You and me both.
If we head back to the castle and kick the front door in, we're gonna be knee-deep in his friends. Let's head back to Isran and let him see what we've got first. I'm betting he'll lend us a sword or two.
If there's anything at all I can help you with, please ask.
No, I think we should be fine. Take care, though.
The bow. You have Ariel's bow. I've heard it described in tales, but I could never have imagined its beauty.
Listen, Isran, we need your help. And I think now more than ever.
Indeed. The day hasn't been won while Harkon still walks Tamriel. But what of Serana? Can she be trusted to lift a blade against her own kind, her own family?
She's got us this far, hasn't she? Trust me. I think we can count on her.
I suppose that's as much as I can hope for. Let me address the Dawn Guard and then we'll be off. The men deserve to know that we finally gained the upper hand.
Everyone, gather round. Come on then, we haven't got all day.
So this really is all of us then, huh?
For too long, we've allowed these vampires to poison the night and kill our people. Now, we finally have the means to strike back. We now have Ariel's bow. The gods themselves have favored us, and we must answer with action. The time has come to finally put an end to Harkon and his unholy prophecy. We will march on their lair and destroy those wretched abominations so they can no longer corrupt our world. This is our fight, and this is our fate. This is the time of the Dawn Guard! Kill the abominations! This is it!
Dawn Guard! For me.
The
Send the troll
prophecy
after
is
them.
no more.
It's time we take the fight to their door. Gather your things and rest well, my friend. We meet outside Castle Volkihar.
Alright. I'll see you there.
Keep your eyes open.
Alright, guys. Looks like the whole army's here.
Show yourself.
No one is going to this ends now!
Come on, Stone Skin.
Gods curse you! Justice will prevail! For the dawn!
Alright, now to flush him out.
Destroy! Is someone there? Who's there?
The only problem is, Lord Harkin is still nowhere in sight. Probably still got one more trick up his sleeve, though.
I'll see some now.
You think you stand a chance against me?
Die, monster!
Prepare to die.
Stay in my way.
I've had enough.
Get back here! There you go. Get it now while we can.
Okay, maybe just one more. Oh, we gotta go through all the tunnels now, though.
You're out of your league.
This can't be good.
I knew I heard something. That'll teach you.
Okay, so now where?
For the Dawn Guard! For Skyrim!
Oh, was the coward really off hiding?
Serana, my darling, I see you still favor keeping a pet.
You know why we're here.
Of course I do. You disappoint me, Serana. You've taken everything I provided for you and thrown it all away for this pathetic being.
Provided for me? Are you insane? You've destroyed our family. You've killed other vampires, all over some prophecy that we barely understand. No more. I'm done with you. You will not touch him.
So, I see this dragon has fangs. Your voice drips with the venom of your mother's influence. How alike you've become.
No. Because unlike her, I'm not afraid of you. Not anymore.
And you.
What about me?
It appears I have you to thank for turning my daughter against me. I knew it was only a matter of time before she'd return with hatred in her heart.
No. Her hatred was born off your neglect.
A small price to pay for the betterment of our kind.
Well, if you think that way, then your kind is clearly a sore on this world. Nothing more.
Yes, yes. Always the noble vampire hunter. And what happens when you've slain me? Is Valerica next? Is Serana?
Of course not. They mean too much to me.
Then my daughter is truly lost. She died the moment she accepted a mortal into her life.
Alright, I've had enough.
Yes, quite. I'm growing weary of speaking to you and my traitorous daughter. I'll give you a single chance to turn over the bow to me. There will not be a second.
No. You know I can't do that.
Very well, then. You leave me no choice. Ariel's soul will be mine.
Alright, guys. Let's see what this bow can do.
Get it now while we can.
We've only got 12 arrows, though. So we really need to make each one count. Looks like we got company.
I will darken the skies!
Oh, no way. He's already healed himself.
I won't fall for your tricks.
Oh, there he goes again.
Tough day for you. Bow, use the bow.
Yeah, give me a second. I'm a little busy. Alright, turns out we got two of them. That's not good.
What have you got? Get back here.
Alright, do we maybe have at least one more health potion? Alright, nice.
Break his shield. Hurry.
Looks like only two more arrows left, though.
Enough games.
That can't be good.
Let's finish this.
You can't hide from us. The bow. Use the bow.
Man, we had him so close, too. Although this might be the last wave of enemies that we'll have to take on.
I'll rend the flesh from your bones.
Yeah, we'll see about that, Harkin. We will see about that. Oh, he's coming straight for us now.
I still remember how to fight.
Oh, man. The bow really doesn't have that much charge left either. So I'd say it's now or never.
Get it now while we can.
Damn skeletons. Always getting in our way. Okay, this is not good.
All for your tricks.
Come on, Serana, finish him off.
Your powers are nothing.
Two hours later.
Honestly, I'd say out of all the fights we've been in so far, this has easily
Blood will be mine.
been the worst.
I'll rend the flesh from your bones.
And it really does not help that this guy can teleport too. I think that's been our biggest undoing throughout this whole thing. That and the fact that he can heal pretty much no problem. See, look at that. Just goes wherever he wants.
I'll drain the life from you.
Oh, come on. Where the hell is he now?
That'll teach you.
Serana, your own father.
Alright, finally.
Well, now that's done.
Are you sure you're gonna be alright? What are you gonna do now?
I'm not sure. I'll probably stay with the Dawn Guard for as long as they'll let me. They're respectable fighters, and I think they see the benefits of having a vampire on their side now. Of course, if you've got any more adventures planned.
Oh, I'm sure I got plenty ahead. That being said, I'd love to have you tag along.
That's what I wanted to hear.
Alright, well... what are your thoughts about what Werther said? You know, about the blood and the bow?
It sounds like... that's the last bit of the prophecy. The blood of a daughter of Cold Harbor can corrupt the bow.
Okay. So that means I could use your blood then, right?
Sure. Do you have any arrows, though? They would have to be of elven quality, I'd guess.
Yeah. A few, actually.
Let's just get this over with.
I'm sorry, Serana, but I had to see if it could be done.
It's over. He's dead. And the prophecy dies with him. I suppose this is difficult for you.
I think my father really died a long time ago. This was just... the end of something else. I did what needed to be done. Nothing more.
I think perhaps. I think you did more than that. You have my thanks.